Hi tribe, welcome to video number 23. I hope you're having a good day. Sunny and cloudy here. People are talking about it. It hasn't rained in like 12 days, but people are watering. Things are going well. Welcome to our region. You get heavy snow, cold in the winter, and then no rain, 30-degree heat in the summer. But that's where I live, and I love it. So yesterday I left you off, guys, with plans for the afternoon. I was going to see my psychologist I hadn't seen in 2 years to picture my idea of a mastermind or having my professionals on board with this program I'm creating. And that went awesome. We had a full hour. I speak like this so fast, and she's just like me, so she's going fast. So we're just like, it's like a tornado going for that 1 hour. I think we probably got 2 hours of session into 1 hour. But anyways, now I also had to deal with two issues that she talked me through, got me resolved somehow, and sent me on a mission. Right now I knew what I had to do. She completely confirmed without me saying anything that that's what I had to do, and the plans are in motion. What I have to do is going to remain private because we have to go back. We're digging into some family history on both sides, my sister and my wife's sister. So I have to go talk to these people and figure some stuff out. That's all you're getting off of that. So it felt awesome. It felt great to see her again, and it felt great to finally give that pitch to someone what I'm trying to do with this. And we're meeting again on August 22nd, since we had no time to actually discuss the project. And we'll confirm with her like the results of the actions I had to take, which I'm taking this week. See, I talk about taking actions. When everything points to one direction, the stuff I have to do, then I used to put stuff off for years like this, and not anymore. I don't have time. Like I said to her, I have so much limited time left on Earth, right? 40, 50 years, maybe 60, 70. I'm going long. But I don't like to waste time anymore, so it's time to get things in. If I have to deal with something, I will. Yeah, thought of the day. I love this life. How's that for a thought of the day? It keeps me surprised. It surprises me every day, and I keep having a good time. My joy levels keep rising. Every day I keep the mindset up. Every day I have more energy. Interesting stuff. So, I love this life. I'm going to keep living it. Tell you what, I didn't feel like that 3 years ago. Life was the complete opposite. So there's a way out. You got to want it though. Reflections on my SFM journey. Yeah. My commitment levels are daily being... At one side they're being challenged, and on the other side they're being maintained. Right? But that challenge makes me decide. And what's keeping me... You know, I have these feelings sometimes, the affiliate marketing, let's just leave that alone, let's just do what I want. But then something keeps coming back, and it's definitely one of the parts that keeps coming back is pride, but also the fact that I'm paying. I invested some money, right? I'm up to about $4,000, as I said, Canadian, to get to Elite and this and that. And in Canadian, it's $120 a month for the membership. Then we got Aweber, and then we got Google Suite, and we got a whole bunch of little things that are adding up to about $200, $220 a month of my own personal funds out of this this household money, right? So this is kind of like my project, so I'm taking that out of my money, and that every time, it's not like, oh, it's just money. No, it's real because it's my money, and that $200 a month, I know what I could be doing with it. And it wouldn't be this, but that would definitely bring me down wrong roads probably. So I'm quite happy with the money I'm putting in, and it keeps my drive alive to not stop, and I'll check in every day, make sure I get my videos, make sure I get my ad in, which I've been doing for 23 days, placing an ad with 0 results. How's that for fun? But I'm gaining so much knowledge. I'm learning how the stuff works, and it doesn't hurt, and I'm growing, and if I stay this happy, who cares? I'll just do what I have to. What I learned from yesterday, yeah, what I learned from yesterday is if you have anxiety, it could be 20 seconds, it could be days, right? Anxiety is a killer, literally. But the one thing you have to do, and that's what I got to realize with my psychologist, is that you have to go and check it out. And she challenged me all that afternoon, and just thinking process through it. What's my anxiety? Where's it coming from? Is it old situations, old patterns, old beliefs, stuff that happened to me before I was 6 years old? I have no idea. And the only way to solve it is to get to the bottom of the truth, get to the bottom of the reality, and try to keep your perspectives, your interpretations of what happened to a minimum. And she got through that. And now that's why I have to go do what I have to do. I got to get to the bottom of why it's there, how is it coming out, and I have to go talk to my sister. See, I know my sister had a couple issues when she was young. She hasn't had an easy life, but she ended up on the other side. We were going down the same path, and I chose to get the hell out, but she's kind of staying in. So I got to go see what caused that maybe in our family. So it's time to dig deep, and usually we get answers out of that. And what I'm worried about is answers that I don't want, I don't like. I want them, even if I don't like them. I know they're going to be useful for me, for my process to decide stuff and get some of that out. And there are 2 issues left out of probably 100 that I had 3 years ago. So it feels good, as I say. So 2 people on my list, I'm handling that, but you have to get those conversations out. You have to get out of your head, spinning your ideas and your stuff, and go talk to the people who actually have the real information. So then you can take a reasonable decision after. And I know that I've done that throughout my 3 years. My anxieties are down to 0, or sometimes some little triggers. And every time I had to go down to, why is it affecting me? How is it affecting me? And what do I want now? And what are my what are my solutions for the future? The only thing I have, I have the guts, I'm doing it, but when I know when I'm going to see these 2 people, I'm going to have a little reaction, like we all are, but then once I get it flowing, the conversation should be easy enough, and I'm definitely going to do some cybernetic transposition on that, make sure I get my mind in the right place and my focus in the right way. I tell you, when I write these things, they all come true, so I try to keep them reasonable, but with still the result that I want. So wish me luck. We're going through this week, and you'll get some results from this, but no details. All right. Gratitude. The gratitude today is others help in the process. Yesterday I hadn't seen a person for 2 years, my psychologist, and it just reminded me of what I had to go through that full year with her. And she was there, and every other one of my professionals were there, and it makes me want to even get out there even more and get that 90 program, make sure I mastermind with my professionals, and make sure that it's a package that is worth for the world. And if more people are involved, the professionals are involved, it'll have that level of professionalism that I need to go get, and I'm building that rapport. And that's what's being awesome right now. So thanks to everyone who was on this journey the last 3-4 years. There's about 15 of you. Some you know who you are, and some you don't, right? Yeah. Big thanks. I wouldn't be me today if it weren't for them. Guaranteed, hands down. This is not something you can do alone. You can't come up with all this stuff. You can't come up with all my 90 weeks, my 90 tricks. There's definitely going to be help along the way to get you out of your stuff. So, seriously, I wouldn't be me, guaranteed. I'll show you pictures one day. You may have seen some stuff, but I wasn't me, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Just a different person altogether. Plans for the day. Video is happening now. The ad I don't know if I did that this morning. I probably should. I think I got rid of that this morning. I've been doing the same thing for so many days that I don't know if it was yesterday or tomorrow. Who knows? All right. Went to the chiro this morning, chiropractor. And he boosted me, got emotions. I actually cried because my nervous system is reacting. My spine is, and we'll get to the bottom of that in much more videos. But I can't explain it. You'd have to feel it. We just breathe for about 40-minute session of breathing and placing the spine and getting those muscles to wake up and getting my spine strong. So it's a spinal workout with a breath workout. And I've been doing that for 2 years. And this guy, Thorne from Nexus Chiropractic in Cornwall, Ontario, is it. He's the catalyst for so many other choices I've made and so many other people I've seen. I need to answer the Lepage emails from Australia, so I sent my pitch out, my 6-page email with everything I could get out, and they're starting to answer now, and I've got 2 resorts out of 7 that are comping me. They're welcoming me. Paid parking, paid skiing, and one of them, which is really, really cool, sent an email back about a page long, and she's made contacts with me with professional photographers, professional writers, magazines, blogs, and their own on-site media guru, plus an expert backcountry guide. So, I mean, I asked for it, I took the risk, I took the guts, I got it out there, I wrote it. What was the worst case scenario? No one answers? They are answering, and they are answering in powerful ways. Powerful ways. I can't wait to get out there. All right. So, and that email took me 4 hours to write, and if everything goes right, it saves me $1,000 in lift tickets. And who can complain about that? 2 out of 7 are in, which means I'm already $200 in. Fine, I'll take it anytime. This afternoon we're going to do some Freedom Found work. The 90-week journey is building. As you see yesterday, I had a good recap of weeks 1 to 21. So I'm keeping on, and what was cool yesterday is that as I was reading it and taking them all, I took all the notes from every video and put them on one sheet as you saw yesterday. And what was interesting is that it had a flow, it had a build. It started where I needed, and automatically, I build these every day. I don't go back and check, I just add to it, and it's a flow of 21 things that you need to get going before phase 2. And they're all sequential somehow. They all came out in a pattern that is functional, and probably a pattern that I use, except it's tweaked a bit, because I felt these things were just popping up in my life, and I was absorbing them, but if you can put them in the right order and at the right time, you're saving time. You're going to do what I can do in 4 years in 2 probably. Okay? But it has to be done. Woo! I'm talking about all my plans. A mattress. My summer list included buying a mattress, king-size mattress for wife and I. Thing's old, it moves, it shakes, we're waking up, I'm done with it. So yesterday I went shopping alone. Today she's going in to check it out and pay, right? Get the payments going. And that should be delivered soon. So today is make sure we get that mattress, and then enjoy the family when they get home, dinner and some activities. Sounds like a great day, doesn't it? Okay, tool of the day. All right, you're not going to like this one, unless you don't care. But the people who are going to care, not going to like it. It's like that cold shower, but probably worse for most of you. Okay, so here it goes. The tool of the day is you need to quit drinking coffee. Well, it's optional, but you're going to get to where you want to go way faster if you drop coffee. Drop caffeine, drop coffee out of your life, you gain immense. You gain so much after a month, you can't even realize why you were drinking that coffee and trying to boost your energy. So what happens is with coffee, this is my take on it, I've read some stuff. What happens with coffee, it's an activation, it's a stimulant. And things are showing that you gain about 27% more energy, which means you're probably gaining 27% more stuff you can put in. You can accomplish more on coffee, 27% more than me, okay? But it lasts during that buzz. It lasts during you're getting that stimulant. So you're looking at 3-4 hours, and then what happens? You're crashing. You want to sleep at 2 p.m. What do? You have another coffee. Maybe you don't have another coffee, you're just living up and then slowly down until you sleep. But a lot of us, I know I was up to 6-7 coffees, right? I was up and down. It was like having a cigarette. I needed that hit, come down, hit, right? 1 hour up, 1 hour down, 1 hour up. And the body can't sustain that forever. And that amount of energy it's boosting out, that 27% more, you can't just come out of thin air with coffee, right? There are other ways to boost your energy. Coffee is just a stimulant boost that goes away. And you're riding a wave, and you're never fully functional, fully awake. You're never fully present. It's a weird thing to explain. You'd have to try it. I suggest adding it to one of the first things you try with your 30-day behavior change challenge. That's the hard one, because you're going to have headaches. It's going to be bad. It took 2 weeks for me to actually come clean off coffee, and then another 2 weeks to actually enjoy cruising all day long. And mixed with other energy sources, real energy sources like real food, meditation, a little bit of energy body work, you can sustain it without coffee. And I'm looking at all the coffee drinkers, and they're all moping around at work, and they're all looking for the next coffee. Well, I'm just looking to what I'm doing next. But I already know what I'm doing next because I plan my day. So I'm way ahead on time schedule, I'm way ahead on energy schedule, and I'm seeing people are dropping. They're in my dust, and it's not something I'm doing purposefully, but it's now physically, you can see it. You can see the difference on how I function in the world and how some others. And coffee. It's not natural, right? You can't sustain the demand. So what happens to the body? The body can't sustain that 27% more energy. So it has to go do something. So what it does is it creates stress. It screws around with your sleep. Caffeine does that automatically, for one thing, but it screws around with your sleep because of your stress levels, and you're always looking for that next something. Okay, anxiety comes from coffee. We've probably drank so much coffee in our lives that the anxiety is just basically kind of maybe always there. When you remove the coffee, there's a layer that goes away. There's a little twitchiness that goes away. And my first time I lasted 9 months. 9 months off coffee. And then I had the great idea while I was skiing in -40 weather to have one morning at 10 a.m. so I can get back out there and go. Feel that rush, right? Well, my body in under 10 minutes went to, why am I stressed? I'm stressed. Why am I stressed? I shouldn't be stressed. I'm skiing. And then my problems came out in my head. All my things were poof, oh, we forgot about that. Boom, here's some more anxiety for you. And after 4 hours, I'm like, can we just calm down? We got to calm down. It went away. And I haven't touched coffee since. There's no way. And I've been clean off coffee for about a year. And I love the smell. My wife grinds it every morning in the house. It brews. And so I just go and smell it. And I'm off. Because I'm off the buzz I need. I'm off that stimulant. But those other little triggers of smell and stuff are still good. And I can see it and smell it and not indulge and freak out, right? And another thing coffee does, it makes you lose your patience, right? You're not calm and stable, you're jittery, and you want to act. You always bang, bang, bang. So patience isn't there because you're not focused on the real time and present. You're doing stuff. Oh, God. So patience kind of, when you're irritated, you're always twitchy, patience is gone. People will get on your nerves way more because they're between you and your coffee maybe, right? All right. So I recommend it fully. I've read on it. It works. I'm a proof. It helped a lot. Coffee's a drug. Man, if you can do it, I highly recommend it. Week 23, maybe you can handle it by now. And if you can't, try it. Try it, because at least after 2 weeks, if you get to 2 weeks, you will know how painful it is to get off coffee. You'll at least have that reality. Getting off coffee is one of the hardest things. And then you'll have to decide, wow, it was that hard. I want it back now. But then you'll still have that, oh, it's so hard to get off, so that must mean something. Is it as hard as cocaine? I don't know. Is it as hard as heroin? Don't know. But it's the same patterns and it's the same things. Great. Hope you try it. I wish you luck on this one. But if you stick to it, you will feel great in a month. I offer you in a month. Pay now or pay later, but it will take a month and you're going to hate it. But there is another side to that rainbow. All right? I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed number 23. Comment, share. Let's go. And I love this journey. Sometimes I get up and I don't feel like doing another video. Except once I get going, I can't stop. But it's just another long one. So I wish you a good day. I'll see you tomorrow in number 24. And that's it. Bye-bye.